I'm our juror on Sandra Bellinger versus Ashford Hospital. I did not find this case to be very difficult to judge after having the facts and arguments presented by both the plaintiff and the defendant. Just to review some of the facts of this case, Sandra Bellinger was both a patient and an employee at Ashford Hospital. She was scheduled to have a surgery shortly at Ashford Hospital. The hospital distributed the upcoming OR schedule via email to employees, and this is where the problems and violations began. In this email, the hospital included Sandra's social security number, her birth date, her age, her residence, her insurance and or payment information, her former surgeries, her former and current medications, her past medical conditions, and other healthcare professionals that she's been seeing throughout the past year. Included in the list of employees to receive Sandra's private health information, or PHI, was her immediate supervisor. Sending this email violated Sandra's rights and HIPAA in numerous ways. First, when PHI is transmitted electronically, it must be encrypted to protect the patient and their information. Ashford Hospital did not do this. Second, Sandra's PHI is only to be discussed with the team that is in direct care of her, and in this case, Sandra's supervisor is not. HIPAA was created in order to assure that an individual's health information is properly protected while allowing a proper flow of the information needed to provide and promote quality health care. It gives the patient rights over their health information. There are 18 specific identifiers that determine if the information being discussed falls under PHI and therefore is protected by HIPAA. They are, first, the patient's name; second, all their geographical subdivisions smaller than state to include zip code or direct address; 3, dates related to the patient, including birth date, admission date to the hospital, surgery dates; 4, her phone numbers; 5, fax numbers; 6, social security number; 8, medical record numbers; 7, health plan numbers; 10, account numbers, and those are the only ones that would apply to Sandra in this case. If these identifiers are removed from the information being relayed or transmitted, it is considered de-identified and therefore does not fall under PHI, meaning HIPAA does not apply. But that was not the case for Sandra Bellinger. The hospital includes 7 of the specific identifiers without written authorization from Sandra, which would be needed in order to release this information. This was complete and blatant disregard for HIPAA and their patient, and it is not acceptable in the healthcare profession. The hospital disclosing this information in an email to Sandra's supervisor violated HIPAA and Sandra's patient rights. Her supervisor had nothing to do with her upcoming procedure and did not need to be notified. Sandra took her own vacation time and had the procedure performed on her own time. She should not have to change hospitals in order to receive the privacy and rights that she deserves. So in conclusion, I find in favor of Sandra. Ashford Hospital was negligent in the handling of her PHI and needs to be held responsible. This behavior is not acceptable and should not be tolerated. Thank you for your time.